Alright guys, as you can see, we got them all marked up. Now we're going to take the nuts off of them. Put them to the side. Then take your caps and bring them up. I'm going to set them over here right in order. And guys, you know what? On these, you might want to also take a little mark and put right there. So that lets you know that that is facing towards the front of the head. And of course, you know you don't have to do the other one because it's pretty evident. All right, let's get these off and set them to the side, and we'll be right back. All right, guys. Next thing, pick your cam up. Now you're gonna have your camshaft seal. You don't have to worry about that. We're gonna be replacing that. Take your cam, pick it up. Let's set that down to the side. The next thing you're gonna have, guys, is your valve lifters. Take your paper towel or something. Now these lifters they're the same. I mean, you can actually cross them if you want, but just to be on the safe side, you want to mark them, number them, so we can put them back in order. Now, if this was a Toyota, on a lot of Toyota engines, they have these little spaces that's between the lifter and the cam, and those are all different thicknesses. And if you cross them up, this car will run seriously bad. So let's get all these marked up. And once we do get them marked up, you can take your hand. What's so funny?
Nothing.
Pick it up and then put it right to the side. Yeah, buddy. Look at that. Let's do one more together. Yeah, buddy. Look how easy that came out. Now, okay, check it out, guys. I'm gonna show you something right here. See a little hole right there, Sivy?
Yes.
That's where the oil goes through and pressurizes these. Just that little known fact. Yeah, buddy. All right, let's get the rest of them out, and we'll be right back. All right, guys. Now it's time to remove our valves. Now, there's two ways of doing this. Well, there's probably more, but I'm gonna show you the two ways. Especially when you got the valves recessed in the head like that. Man, them valve springs in the head, like those things are a pain. So we got two ways of doing this. One, we can do Lyle tool number 36050. Yeah, buddy. We get that one. This one is probably going to be your most simplest way. Now, let me show you what this tool does real quick. You got two little things right here. One for bigger valves and one for smaller ones. We're going to use the smaller one. This part right here comes out. This is to install it. And you take it out. Got that opening right there. It's a magnet inside there. That's to remove it. So we're going to use this and get you a nice hammer. Now, what you're going to do is tilt the head up. Okay, now we know we're going to this valve right here. Now you need to take something. We're going to take a rag. Put it right here, because when you hit that, you don't want this valve to move. So you put the rag right there. That's going to keep it in place. Hold it down. Now we're on number 2. So you want to take that opening, and you want to put it. There's a tip right there. That shiny part. That's the end of the valve stem right there. So you want to take this, put it over it. You want to make sure that hole right there goes over that. Try to center it in there like that. Take you a nice size hammer, and what you're going to do is whack it. So yeah. Go like that. Nope, it didn't happen. Let's do it again. Let's do it again. There we go. Pops up. The valve keeps will stay inside there. Let's go here. Oh boy. Yeah, they're in there. Let me see something here. You gotta pick them. Dang it. Just like I said, you know, it holds it in place. There's one. And there's number 2. Alright, we got those two. Now back up here, we got the part that goes over there, like that. So we're going to take that off, put that down to the side. Then we take our spring and pick that up and put it down. Now you can take your cylinder head, flip it back over, And from the other side, you're going to push on the valve, and the valve will come right out. Okay, let's set that back down. Now, putting this back together, I'm going to show you an angle like that. Now, if you look at the angle like that, the top of it is wider than the bottom of it. So when we put this back together, remember that the bottom half goes in first. So what's going to happen is, I'm going to take the two ones and they're going to set right in there, just like that. They're going to sit in there and they set right there. Now, what you have here, push this thing out of here. Now, what you have here on these, on the inside of them, you have like grooves. Those grooves will grab on to the valve stem, just like this. That's what keeps them in place. That's what these are called, keepers. Keeps that valve right in place. Alright, so what we're going to do, set this down to the side, and we just did the number 4 cylinder. So we're going to set all of them right there. Now you can mix these up, it don't matter. So let's do one more together, guys. No, actually, no. We're going to put this down. So that's one tool. That's a quick way of knocking them out. Now, I'm going to show you the second way of doing this. This one is my favorite because it don't take all that banging around and all that. You don't need a rag. This is OTC tool HD, heavy duty valve spring compressor. Kit number 4842. This thing, guys, I love this tool right here. Civi bought me this tool. So when Civi buy me a tool, it's a yeah, buddy. Right, Civi? Alright, guys, so you got the one, this is the most important part right here. And now we got two things. We got the valve, so you can use we can use this one. Just snap that into place. And we can use this one. Or you can switch them vice versa. Now what you do is over here, let's see how we're going to do this. Because this is going to be kind of high to do. Unless I set the head. Can I set the head up? Alright guys, we're going to do this one right here. So, what you're going to do here is this part is going to, what number am I doing? 1, 2, 3, number 4. So we go 1, 2, 3, and number 4. So what we'll do, first of all, let's back this up. No, actually guys, this is what I want you to do. Put the big one towards the top. Alright. Let's bring that down. It takes some adjustment. Once you set up one of them, that's it. Alright, so let's bring this all the way out so I can go around the head. Now over here, 1, 2, 3, 4. This one is going to go on top of the valve, on top of that keeper, just like that. You see that? Mm-hmm. Then the bottom one is going to go up against the valve. Now what's going to happen is, as you tighten up this rod over here, I'm going to be pushing, squeezing that valve keeper, so it must pop right down. Can you see in there pretty good? Yeah. Alright, you get that down enough, then you're going to get you a little pick. I should have had a pick here or something. See, screwdriver. The screwdriver's magnetic too, so. Well, one drop down. There's one. Gotta make sure you don't lose these things. And then, did number 2 drop? Well, number 2 drop. Then you want to slowly release. Actually, guys, the other way is quicker, but I like this, and it's, you know, just more smoother. All right, release it, and there you go. There's the top. There's the valve spring, and then we take our finger, just push the valve out a little bit, and take the valve out. All right, let's put this to the side, and then let's remove the other 2. All right, we'll be right back. All right, guys, we brought it out for some better lighting, and you can take a look at these valves, guys. Look at this one. That one was leaking through there because of that timing. This one looks like it's all burning. That one looked too bad, just looked crummy. This one looks kind of crummy. But now you see them, now you don't. We don't need those no more. Bring in the new ones. There, buddy. Look at this. This little Beetle gonna move. Alright, guys. The next thing we gotta do is called valve lapping. You got a new valve here, and you see the shiny part right there? Now that's the part that's important. It has to be clean because that's the part that sets into the valve seat. Let's give you a good look at one of them. The valve seat is that little section right around there.
Okay, I see it though.
Yep. So now if you like go down to this one right here, you can see this one's pitted. A lot of stuff is on that. So we have to clean that up because we got to make sure when those valves close, it seats that, so no air, no combustion passes that. So this is what you call valve lapping. So what you're going to do, I'm going to show you a quick way of doing this, because there's a cheesy way of doing this, which you put the valve lapping compound, you put it right there, and they got a little thing, a suction cup, and go like this and do that. No, I'm going to show you a nice, easy way, guys. First of all, you got to make sure you have some valve grinding compound. All right?
You blocked part of the name. I don't know what it says.
Yeah, I'm trying to, here, there you go. There you go. See that?
Okay.
Valve grinding compound.
Okay.
All right, then you want to get you a nice drill bit, a piece of hose, and get you a cordless drill. Yeah, buddy, that's this. All right, so let's do one together. First of all, what you want to do, open this up, take some compound, put it on the face. Ugh, man, don't do all that. Put it on the face of the valve. If you want, put a little bit right there. You want to make sure that stuff is in there. Alright, make sure it's on the valve right here. And then you want to take the valve and put the valve in. Alright, now once it's in, turn the head around. See if I can.
Oh, here? This one right here?
Yeah. Let's see, it's like that. Try to set this head up on this right here. Still, let's turn it around like this. Alright, so we got that one right there. So now what you want to do is take your drill bit with the rubber hose, hold the valve on the other side, and you want to put that hose on it. So now you can control that valve. And this thing is kind of sticky in there, so we're gonna fix that. All right, then you want to take your cordless drill, hook it onto your drill, hook it onto that.
What kind of backyard mess is this?
That's right. Then, oh man, see guys, this thing, these valve, you know what? You know what, guys? These valve guys are really dirty. This thing should not be going going like that. So I'm trying to get that loosened up. Let's try this again. Son of a biscuit. Dang it, see, that thing is stuck in there, man. I'm going to show you what we're going to do in cases like that. So let's spin this thing. See, that thing is not good. Alright, guys. Because the valve guide is kind of got a lot of dirt in it and all. So what we got to do is clean that out. So we'll pop this out. And inside there's a valve stem seal. You know what we're going to pop? We're going to take that valve stem seal out, and also we're going to replace that. But let me get a little wire brush set, and we're going to clean that out. Be right back. Alright guys, now you can get a pair of pliers or something, but I like to get the tools that you need. This is a valve stem remover and installer set. So first thing we do is grab these little pliers, and you can see these little thing has little grooves inside of it. That's to grab that valve stem seal. Now let's go in here. So what you're going to do is reach in there, hook onto the seal, and just pull it right off. Now you guys might be wondering, what the heck is this for? Alright, so you take an old valve. We'll take an old valve. So the valve slides through here just like that. Now you got oil. Every time when this engine's running, you got oil spraying all up in here inside the head. So to stop this oil, without this valve stem seal, oil will seep right through that valve guide and into the cylinder, and your engine will smoke. So sometimes if your engine smoke, what happens is these seals mess up. They don't grab onto that seal, that stem no more, so oil seeps right by it, and then you're burning oil and the car's smoking. Alright, this is another reason why you do not want to use oil additives to stop a car from smoking or an oil leak, because what happens is that stuff swells these rubber seals up, and eventually they're going to just swell up and break. Only people who really do that is used car dealerships before they sell you the car. So, we got that off, guys. Next thing we're going to do, we're going to open up another gift from Civi. Yeah, buddy. Look at that set, guys. You know that set is bad. You guys are funny. Check this set out. Alright, so what we're going to do here, let's get this one right here. This one looks pretty good. Alright, you want to get the nice, a good size that will go inside the valve stem, the valve guide. Alright, then we're going to hook it up. Now what I like about this tool, now hooking it up right here, hooking it up onto this, it's kind of might be short. This will get in the way. So this set has an extension to it, so I can hook up my extension, and then I can hook up that. And what you want to do is put that in there. And you want to clean that out. You want to go to the other side, or you want, okay. And that cleans that valve guide. And what you also can do, guys, get a little carburetor cleaner and clean that up. You know, take it out, get a carburetor cleaner, spray it up. And that's what we're going to do. And we're going to keep cleaning it out a little bit. Alright? We'll be right back. Alright, guys, we got it cleaned up. Now, I cleaned this valve up again because we're going to redo this one. Let's put this valve in here. Put it in. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Look at that, guys. That thing is... Oh, yeah. That's nice and easy. Now, the next thing we're going to do, guys, is go back to what we was doing before. I think this compound may be wearing out. It's kind of watery. All right, what we're going to do here, put a little compound on the face. Alright, set that down.
So you don't... Oh, you did do the whole thing. Didn't look like it.
Then, we're going to take some extreme pressure anti-seize engine assembly lube. Put it onto the valve stem. Okay. Take our valve. Put the valve in. Now, let's take our tool. Hook our hose up there. Okay. Now, when I spin it, look at that. Look how smooth that thing is turning. Now, guys, I need you to go to the other side, and I'm going to show you what's going to be going on. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm spinning the valve, and you want to pull back. Hear that? You not pull back heavy, just a little bit. Reverse. You want to grind all that stuff from off of there. All right. Take it off. Get your carburetor cleaner. Matter of fact, I'm going to show you right now while it's on camera, guys. Now, you see all our carburetor stuff in there? Let's get this cleaned up. Let's get this. See, I guess we can do a little bit more right there. But look how nice and shiny the other part is. So we're gonna make sure that ain't cracked or nothing. No, it ain't. Alright, so we're gonna put a little more compound on there. Now that's probably good, but I like perfection.
Right.
I do. Okay, let's put that valve back in there. I got some of that stuff on it, I think. I have to clean that. I think I got some valve compound on that. That stem, I wanted that up there. Sure did. Alright. Let's do this a little bit more. Usually, for somebody else, they say, all right, we'll be back. But I ain't got time for that. Spray this thing up. Got some of that compound on that valve. You push this one to the hose on from there. Guys, make sure the hose is on this thing. This sucks. That should be on enough. That valve out. Oh, it's still there, but hey, that's gonna be good. Just gotta make sure that's not run my fingernail across it and make sure that's not actually grooved into there. And it's not. It's good. But you can see the rest of it. Look how smooth that is. So I am definitely happy with that. I want to make sure that other side, get a magnifying glass and look in there. All right, now we're gonna take our carburetor cleaner, clean all this up. Make sure you get all that valve compound out of there. Clean up the valve guide, and then we're gonna get ready to install everything.
Watch it.
Oh, my bad. All right, be right back. All right, guys. We're going to take a chance here. We're going to put this valve in. We're going to put some carburetor cleaner on before. And we're going to see if it leaks like it did last time before we go any further. First thing, we're going to get our new valve stem seal. And then, what the heck is, there it is. Get our tool. First, we got to find the one that fits inside here. Yes. 6mm. So take a little engine lube, put it up there, so that way you don't damage the seal. Put it on just like that. Put it onto the tool. And if you look right down into there, that's where we're going to be installing it. Put it right there. Set it down. Guys, you're going to use a hammer, but it's not... Actually, you might be able to... No. Use a hammer. And it's going to be a light tapping it. Let me get a hammer and I'll be right back.